Hello and welcome to KitPlus News, supported by Media Proxy. We've been busy recording KitPlus show previews of what you can expect to see at the show next week. That's the 14th of September at Twickenham Stadium, London, of course. You can see those videos on the link above.
Yeah, we've also finalised the seminars and we've got some great head-to-head and panel sessions with some noteworthy mentions of Philip Bloom and Alistair Chapman. They're going to be discussing why buying the right camera is important and avoiding the marketing hype. And just so you know, they don't agree on everything.
Yeah, and we'll be keeping pace with media production tech changes with John Ellerton, who is head of futures at BT Media and Broadcast, with Bruce Devlin, aka MrMXF, and of course much more going on around it. So do check out the kitplusshow.co.uk website and scroll down for the seminar listings, including content from NewTek, IBM, Grabio, Shaw and Rise, all of course made possible with the support of Pebble.
And I'm sure we'll be mentioning the KitPlus show in the next 5 or 10 minutes. But let's start by looking at news of 12G SDI, which has become widely adopted with its ability to carry low latency video up to 4K 60 frames per second over coaxial cable. And with that, Marshall Electronics has released the CV420-30X camera. So let's head over to Todd now to get some more information on that.
Hi guys, my name is Todd Musgrave and I'm Director of Cameras for Marshall Electronics. Here today we're announcing the release of our CV420-30X optical zoom camera with a professional grade 4K 60 sensor and 30X optical zoom range, starting at a wide angle 70 degree angle of view all the way out to 135 millimeter, which is about 2 degree angle of view. One of the key features of this camera is our 12G SDI output, as well as our HDMI and IP interface. The CV420-30X can also be set up via RS-232 from our entry-level VS-PTC200 controller, as well as our full-feature broadcast VS-PTC IP controller using RS-232 or IP control. The CV420-30X is available now through our global distribution network. Visit our website at marshall-usa.com for more details, and we hope to see you at the next KitPlus show.
Thanks, Todd. And yes, you will indeed see them on the Markham stand at the KitPlus show next week in London. Check out kitplusshow.co.uk. So, Red Digital Cinema has unveiled the new V-RAPTOR 8K Vista Vision camera, launching its first entrance into the next generation DSMC3 platform. Building on Red's bold dedication to advancing image quality, the camera is Red's most powerful to date.
Yeah, it features the highest dynamic range, the fastest cinema quality sensor scan time, the cleanest shadows, and the highest frame rates of any camera in Red's lineup. It's designed to provide unmatched performance for a variety of shooting scenarios. Now, although you won't get to see the V-RAPTOR just yet at the KitPlus show, you will be able to take a look at the Red Komodo, which is all going to be rigged up. Don't forget, that's the 14th of September at Twickenham.
Teradek has launched the Bolt 4K monitor modules 1500TX and 1500RX, which gives users a long-range option with the 1500 monitor modules and a short-range option with the original 750 monitor modules.
Yeah, both modules can seamlessly integrate with the Small HD Smart 7 monitors and the entire Bolt 4K product series, and when paired they transmit and receive zero delay wireless video signals from 1080p right up to 4K P30. The new longer range devices offer 1500 foot of line of sight range, and they support 10-bit 4K and HDR.
DIT and digital daily service provider Mission has invested in Leader LV5350 test instruments to support its monitoring of SDR and HDR, on-set DIT, lab and DI pipelines. Supplied by Leader Europe distribution partner Thameside, they will be used primarily on location from the company's facility in North Kensington.
TVU Networks reports that Japanese broadcaster TV Asahi supplemented the host broadcaster's world feed coverage of the Open Championship using 2 TVU Remote Production Systems. Synchronized signals from the venue were sent over IP networks for production at the TV Asahi studios in Tokyo.
The The Major League Baseball Field of Dreams game, broadcast and produced by Fox Sports, was watched by nearly 6 million global viewers, where LiveU and T-Mobile played an integral role in the live production, enabling 2 aerial production drones to output HDR over T-Mobile's 5G network using only a single 5G SIM card in an LU800 and a LiveU 5G modem.
Now, we regularly report on news stories where content has been broadcast live from remote or challenging places using bonded technology. And this week, MrMXF looks to the future.
My first real job in broadcasting was in outside broadcasts. I can still remember the mix of planning, chaos, long boring hours, sleepless nights, and, well, nerve-shattering adrenaline that the job brings. One really pivotal technology that has changed the working practices is bonded cellular networks. Bursting on the scene about a decade and a half ago, when 3G was just at the very limits of pooling multiple data streams into a single, reliable, fault-tolerant, low-latency stream. We're now on the verge of being able to bond high-speed, low-latency 5G networks with super-efficient modern codecs into tiny, low-latency, battery-powered hardware with upload directly to the cloud associated with tons of metadata. Not surprisingly, companies like market leader LiveU have produced news feeds showing that 1,300 units have been used at the Tokyo Games to generate 19,000 live sessions to 50 countries worldwide. That's a lot of SIM cards. Bonded cellular, another example of separating our media streams from the underlying technology that transports them, making our lives easier.
Thanks, MrMXF, and you can see one of those companies making our life easier at the KitPlus show next week on the 14th of September at Twickenham. That's Dejero, and you'll see MrMXF as well. Check out everything you need to know about both of those things on the KitPlus show website.
Yes, and Dejero are in the news this week with its UK partner P&C Communications, where they are making reliable, high-bandwidth connectivity accessible to the UK film and TV production industry through Popup 4G. This rapid deploy, temporary and robust cloud-based connectivity solution is supported by Dejero Gateway Network Aggregation, offering resilient internet connectivity, greater bandwidth and extremely short turnaround times.
Playbox Technology UK has launched a powerful new version of its market-leading Airbox playout and streaming software. Airbox Mega ICX delivers uncompromised playout capabilities in an automation package and a simple user interface. The new version is developed as a virtualized software application which can be run on a dedicated hardware, as a channel in a box, or in the public or private cloud, with an identical operational experience.
Tiffin has announced that their new Blender XL LED lights are now shipping. The bicolour Blender XL puts out a tunable, narrow flood beam, up to 4 times the brightness of a traditional 1x1 panel light, yet its durable metal housing is compact enough to hold in one hand. It's basically a soft light with punch, and ready to be dialed in, of course, to an infinite choice of colour temperatures.
Digital Nirvana are releasing Monitor IQ8. It's the newest version of their AI-driven compliance logging and monitoring tool that integrates with its media services portal. With Monitor IQ8, Digital Nirvana brings the operating system and all the included software up to the latest versions, and as a result, the company has eliminated security vulnerabilities, increased resilience, made the system much quicker to navigate, and enabled new streaming technology with significantly lower latency for live video.
Lion Video, a video broadcasting and production company based in Columbus, Ohio, has purchased 10 4A FA9600 multi-purpose signal processors with the HDR software option. The first 8 units have been installed in Lion 14, a 53-foot Expando OB truck that is being used for a 13-game NCAA Division I college football package during this 2021 season.
Maxon have announced that Redshift, the company's blazingly fast GPU rendering product, is now available as a subscription product. Designers using Redshift with Maxon Cinema 4D, Autodesk Maya, Autodesk 3ds Max, SideFX Houdini, Foundry Katana and Blender can now get started with Redshift or add additional render power for half the price.
Celebro Media have partnered with QuickLink as part of their new global studio project. QuickLink's ST500 Studio in a Box solution has been chosen to provide high-quality contribution facilities across Celebro's television studio spaces around the world. As part of the global studio project, Celebro plan to open 80 new TV studios across the world over the next 2 years, which will effectively complement their much larger state-of-the-art facilities in London, Washington DC and LA.
That's it for the news this week. Do check out the KitPlus show website. There you go. We said we mentioned it a lot of times. All the seminar information and all the latest exhibitors you need to find out about are at kitplusshow.co.uk. Thanks to Media Proxy for their support of KitPlus TV. Thank you for watching, and we'll either see you next time or maybe at Twickenham on the 14th of September.